Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming out on what is such a sunny Saturday morning. Today we're talking about unity, about the importance of having a united community. And communities come together around many things, and they often have symbols to unify around. And one of those symbols, of course, is the flag of St George, which has been the topic of so much debate over recent weeks. I really like St George as a patron saint. I think he's a very fine patron saint. He was a Greek. He was born in Syria. Now it's modern Turkey. And he was a man who was put to death for belonging to a minority group in that country at that time. Today he acts as the patron saint of many countries and also as a patron saint of peacekeepers. Does anyone know who the patron saint of refugees is? The patron saint of St Albans. He was the very first English martyr. He was put to death in this country for belonging to a minority group. Fortunately, over the 1,000 years that have followed, we worked as a country to develop notions of liberty and of freedom, English liberty. One of the key central parts of which being tolerance for people who are different, who may well have different views, who may well belong to different groups. And this culminated in the ultimate triumph of the notion of English liberty when English lawyers set about, in the ghastly aftermath of the Holocaust, writing a document to explain to the world exactly what those notions were. They called it the European Convention of Human Rights, and English notions of liberty were distributed across the continent. I don't know where English politics is going next, but I can tell you one lesson from history. Never in the course of recorded history has any group that has come to power through preaching hatred ever ended well for the group that put it into power. Hatred isn't something that ends when you deal with that particular group. It needs more fuel to keep burning, and sooner or later it ends up turning onto its own. Our town and our country is struggling. I'm not going to deny that there are huge challenges. I am aware of them probably more than most. But I'm absolutely convinced that we will never overcome any of those challenges by pulling ourselves apart. The only thing that will overcome those challenges is by pulling together. The people who've spoken today cannot do that on their own. It requires everyone to challenge those who are putting forward hatred, to come together, to work with the people around them, to unite. If you want a country that is better, if you want a town that is better, it is on you to go out there, to confront the hatred, and to unite to make our town a better place for all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very